Good morning. It's 8 o'clock and it is Elite Dangerous and it's game on. Today we're going to try some search and rescue in the Pleiades sector. There's apparently a lot of ships lost in Thargoid attacks, and we're going to try to rescue some of them. For that, we are going to use our Battle Anaconda. We're going to try to not really get engaged in combat. That's not really our objective here. We just want to snatch the escape pods and move on. Now this is strange. I thought I fixed it. I may not have. It got late last night. Alright, so what I did do just last night to prepare for this, I did sign up for the rescue operation in the Pleiades. This is basically what we're going to try. We're going to try and rescue escape pods, black boxes, and personal effects. Now this is basically stealing candy from the Thargoids. They don't like it. We have an empty mount, which is weird, but it's also kind of convenient. One thing we're gonna do before we start is we're gonna get the shutdown field neutralizer, which is a big word, and it should be like virtually right next door, so it's not gonna really set us back any.
Ship restraints withdrawn. Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
So we are bringing some limpets. I have a limpet controller. I didn't check to see that it was the... I was supposed to check that. And we want to have as much range on the limpet as possible, so we may want to check that. We're just going to get out of the station and get on our way. Oh, hang on, I have a sneeze coming. And it's gone. Okay. 1185. 1185. Of course, behind us. So there should be a few places that sells the shutdown field neutralizer. So the I guess the SFN. Great names for these things. Today we're playing on the PlayStation 4, so this is our regular Anaconda that has been modified for combat. Another thing I didn't look at was I didn't check where my I thought I got a weaponry was. I'm not really interested in fighting the Thargoids. It's basically gonna be a grab and go. The escape pods and the other items are it's also called Thargoid candy, and they don't like people stealing their candy. So we're gonna set up HR 1185. Okay. We may not have all the available information on the system, which is strange because I've been here before. Lots of signal sources. Right now we're gonna ignore it. I don't wanna I don't wanna jump in on any Thargoids until I got the shutdown field neutralizer. This star is really, really bright, and it's kind of hurting my eyes looking at it. One thing I'm curious about is my status with Palin? "25 units of sensor fragments." That has changed. I thought I had him unlocked, but I do not. So we gotta be careful with what we pick up. I don't have the anti-corrosive cargo hull or cargo holds. There's supposed to be a settlement in here. I don't know where it is. Everything here shows up as unexplored, which is really weird. I thought I had been here before, but I may just not have stopped at the nav beacon. I'm gonna pop in here. I'm gonna get the data from the nav beacon. Okay. This is where we're going. I'm gonna set the filters. I want to have don't really need the stars, but it feels weird not having them.
Drive charging.
We are gonna jump right out.
3, 2, 1, engage.
The SFN is pretty expensive. Good evening. We're gonna try our hands at the search and rescue community goal here on the PS4. It's a little bit scary because Thargoids don't like their candy stolen from them. One thing I might want to consider is just swap out some of my weapons for the new stuff. Simply because I don't know. I think the AX multi-cannon might be handy to have, just so you can put a little hurt on the Thargoid if they get a little too aggressive. I haven't checked out on this planet. We're not inside the area yet. I don't know what the gravity is here. And this does look like a planet, so yeah. And not gravity is lower on the moons. Alright, so this is whoa. Yeah, this is a very high gravity planet. It's already 2.4 and it's increasing as we go closer to the surface. We're still very high up. Alright, so I am going to aim short.
Orbital flight engaged.
And then we'll ease off a little bit as we get down. Once the glide starts, we need to be careful with our angling. Alright, so that's the wrong button. Okay. I'm using the same controller for both the PC and the PS4. So it take me a minute to figure out what's what. Gravity is now over 4G. Alright. I'm gonna glide in here. I don't know if they have... I don't know if they have everything here. But I do know they are supposed to have the shutdown field neutralizer. Alright, there's no...
Mike, Hotel. You are approaching an Imperial port. Please request docking access before landing. You are cleared for access. Please set down at Bay 09er. Ready for automated docking sequence.
Alright, let's get down here and see what they got. If they do have some AX missiles and AX cannons, I may want to consider putting that on here too. I don't think there's anything else that really...
Landing gear deployed.
1,000 meters from touchdown.
I don't think there's really anything else that would help me here with Argoids. I don't want to engage them. I want to just do a grab and go, as I said before. So we'll see what they got here. We may have to go and find some weapons somewhere else.
You have docked safely. Please shut down systems.
But I hope not. So I happen to have an empty one, and there is the they don't have it. They don't have it. What am I gonna do? they have this tracked on? Alright, so where am I? I'm on HR 1185. Alright, define station with the shutdown. Okay. AX multi-cannon. One is turret, the other one is fixed. Okay. Alright, well, that was a bum trip. They don't have anything here that I need. Well, actually, I don't know that. They might have weapons. Do they have weapons? They do have weapons. Ooh, remote release flak launcher. And I do have the multi-cannon. Alright, so they are all size 2. Alright, I'm going to get 2 of the multi-cannon turrets. It's a little expensive, but alright, we are going to HIP 17692. There it is. HIP 17692. We're gonna be a little careful here because the gravity is very high.
Escape altitude.
Landing gear retracted.
Alright, so we don't really care if you're speeding right here. We just want to get over there as fast as we can.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we're going to Blackmount Habitation in HIP 17692. We're gonna pick up the shutdown field neutralizer. Okay. It should be on this planetoid. Alright, here we go. Alright, I'm coming in too fast. Alright, there we go. Not like we're gonna have to look very far for those USSs. They are very frequent down here in Pleiades, so we shouldn't have any trouble finding something. The trouble is really picking it up and getting out. I tried a little bit yesterday. I'm not sure what went wrong. I kept destroying the pods. It was very frustrating. Alright, so this planet is a little bit high G, but not as bad as the other one. It's 1.1 currently. I love how there's an impact warning. Alright, we're a little bit outside.
DeLacy, Leeward Mike Hotel. Federal Site Control Channel open. Be aware, weapon fire restrictions are in operation at this terrestrial facility.
I think I'm working on a little bit of a cold. Or maybe it's still the Thargoid flu, who knows. Alright, we're getting within range. We're just gonna get this docking taken care of.
Landing authorized. You are cleared for approach to pad 08. Clear for automated approach vectoring.
Alright, I think that's fine. I want to keep that list as small as possible.
Landing gear deployed.
Because I want to find the signal sources and I want to be able to find the closest system to jump to. High wake jump out of the system after stealing the escape pod and black boxes is going to be the way to go.
Contact. Ship secured.
Alright, now just stop checking the stream quality. Utility mounts. Nope. Come on, experimental shutdown field neutralizer. Alright, is that a... Oh, you have to actually trigger it? Yeah, you have to trigger it, damn it. That is... Alright, so we're gonna clean up this because these don't belong here. I'm gonna put these over there. Also, function turret weapon mode, target only. Fire at will. Fire at will be defensive fire. They will shoot at anything that's attacking my ship without me having to retarget it. I think that is going to be the way to go here, since we are not really trying to engage. But we will fire if fired upon. I want to look at my collector limpet. It's a 3A, target range of 1320. I just want to see they don't have anything bigger here. Yeah, they do. Although they don't have a 5A. I wonder what the range is on the 5A. For now, we're gonna deal with the limpets thing that we have. I'm gonna see if I can read if Coriolis will tell me collector limpet. Range 1.5. So that's 200 meters extra.
Landing coupler disengaged. Clear for departure.
I'm not really sure if that is gonna be worth it. 200 meters extra.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, so let's see here. We got the collector and the field neutralizer. I can't use the field neutralizer while I'm super cruising, which is expected. Okay, I'm gonna say that that system is as good as any to start hunting in.
Frameshift drive charging.
And it is barely visible above the horizon, so it's good enough. We could have started hunting here, but
Ready to engage.
we're going to
2, 1. Engage.
we're gonna jump in somewhere else and see what we can do. All right, here we are. One more thing I want to do with the fire group
Fuel scooping complete.
is probably also put the shutdown field neutralizer on there. And here is our first target. Alright, what we're gonna do is we are going to select that one. We're gonna be ready for jump as soon as we got the stuff. Okay, I do have crew. Alright, so we have contacts.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Are we just the luckiest?
Expired.
We drifted out of range, huh?
Programming limpet drone.
Alright, I may wanna... May wanna not use the limpets in a case where there's no Argoids.
Collector limpet expired. Cargo scoop retracted.
Not only was the... Wow.
Frameshift drive.
Alright, here we go. We're gonna look around here a little bit more. There's usually multiple
3, 2,
signals in those
engage.
signals in these systems, so we'll keep an eye out for more. And there is one more. Alright, same procedure. We have a system selected. We're gonna go in contacts because we want to see what's in here. If there is a Thargoid in here, I think we'll release the fighter, even if we risk losing it. Alright, here we go. There is a Thargoid. I think. And we are looking for I'm kind of expecting this guy to not go hostile. I don't think there was anything in here of contacts. That is what we're looking for. Encrypted correspondence, maybe. But we're just gonna bail. There's nothing in here. There's nothing in here worth dying for.
Drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Might as well scan the sun while we're looking around for USSs. Here we go. Degraded emissions. Oh well, we'll stop in, take a look. There might be other useful information in here. It doesn't say that you only have to get it from the Thargoid sites. So degraded emission detected could also be destroyed ships. Private data beacon.
Incoming message.
Okay. Not particularly useful. But then you never know unless you check it out.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Oh, I guess I forgot to honk in here, huh? Alright, there's a few more things. So this is by no means our intended work here, but it was there, so we scanned it. Waiting for some more USSs to pop up. If you don't see any relatively soon, we'll just jump to the next system. There it is. Now that's of course no guarantee that there'll be anything here. They don't seem to care that you're carrying the escape pod. They only care that you stole it from them. So it, yeah, oh, here we go. All right. There's definitely one here. But there doesn't seem to be any anything that we're looking for. The encrypted correspondence might be interesting. But is it worth risking everything for? Is it gonna react poorly if I try to grab it? We're just gonna drift carefully towards it here. I'll keep an eye on that guy. We're being very, very, very non-threatening. We are going to select B40. All right. On that, of course, it's in the other direction. And we're out of here. No, we're not. Alright, here we go. So I'm not sure if you can use the same technique with escape pods. The problem is if it... Hello. The problem is if the Largoid kind of finds the escape pod as well, it will use its tractor beam, which means that it will move. It seems a little more confused. With the what's going on with the collector limpet. No, I'm not gonna say that there's nothing here, but it doesn't seem like there's anything here.
Frameshift drive charging.
Here's a signal source. As soon as we go to jump out, it shows itself. So threat 5 is the most common ones. It's also usually only the least aggressive Thargoids. Threat 7, less common. It's usually the more aggressive Thargoid. Alright, so we are going to there is a Thargoid. We're gonna stop. There's a black box. We want that. Yeah, we're totally cool, man. Totally cool. Everything is okay. Yeah. Alright, you go over there. And I'll just... Okay, I'll back off. I'm backing off. See? It's totally cool, man. Totally cool. Yep. Totally cool. What's my range again? 1.3?
Programming limpet drone. Frameshift anomaly detected.
Right, he's leaving. Which means I can change my underwear in peace. Peace.
Limpet drone error. Deploy cargo hatch. Cargo scoop deployed.
Did we get it? We got a black box.
Cargo
That's
scoop
really the
retracted.
only... I think that's the only thing we needed here.
Cargo scoop deployed. Cargo scoop retracted.
We are still mass locked by that wreck.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, we're gonna IRW D155. IRW D155. Hey, it's behind us. Of course it would be. Are we gonna go and hand it in and just see how that goes? There's probably also gonna be USSs in this system. There usually is. Oh, are you kidding me? I really don't want to deal with an anaconda right now. I totally could, but
Frameshift drive charging.
I have taken a couple of weapons off.
4, 3, 2, 1.
And I don't know how the Thargoid or the experimental multi-cannon would work on against a non-Thargoid target.
Fuel scooping.
It's kind of a dick move though on the NPC. Trying to steal my black box. It's funny, like last night when I was here, there was like a million USSs. There's one. Alright, the downside now is if we have to jump, we have to jump out of here and then we're gonna have to jump back, but and that is sort of a small price to pay. I'm just gonna get everything ready. We haven't actually had to steal any escape pods from underneath a Thargoid yet. The two we found was just floating in space all by themselves. I guess the Thargoid had either left without picking them up. Well, I think actually that's the only option. Alright, we're gonna hit full stop because we don't know. Oh, there's a Thargoid. Occupied escape pod.
Cargo scoop deployed.
Alright, I'm gonna back off just a little bit. Alright, then we'll see. he's over there.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Oh jeez.
Landing gear deployed.
Didn't mean to deploy the landing gear. Ah, he's taking it. It's too late.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Alright, we probably should have used limpet. Would have gotten there faster.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So we're just trying to figure this out, which is better. We don't really have a massive amount of stuff, but seems to be a lot of ships coming out of that one. Might be very hot. I'm guessing some of the ships didn't make it. I don't see a Thargoid.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming limpet drone.
Alright, so we've been very lucky.
Select limpet expired.
We have been very lucky. We have not been fired upon. We're just picking this up because we can. I think we bounced off that Corvette.
Cargo scoop retracted.
A little sad that select next target doesn't also
Frameshift drive charging.
take care of our regular
2, 1. Engage.
contacts. Alright, so we're gonna head towards the Oracle. There we go. And there's another one. Alright, there's some guys bailing from that one. Alright, so if there's an escape pod and a Thargoid, we have to use the limpet. There's no Thargoids in here that I can see. Okay, I'm a little... Sensor fragments. Okay, that's not what I wanted to do. Now, if I target this canister, no, and shoot it, will it split into sensor targets? Ah, sensor fragments.
Scan detected.
Who's scanning me? Oh, the Thargoid sensor is scanning me. Yeah.
Programming limpet drone.
All right, let's do
Cargo scoop deployed.
that should give me material sensor fragment 3. I need 25. So that is let's see, so 10 would be 30, so I need 9, so I might as well go for 10, because what's the difference? We'll just pick up everything that's in here.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
So I may want to actually go for the bigger limpet controller just because of life expectancy and range.
Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired.
All right.
Cargo scope retracted.
We're still going to the Oracle. Illicit cargo. Well, that's all right.
Crankshaft drive charging.
There we go.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
The never ending. I'm telling you, it's there's almost no point. Look at that. Oh no, that was not a second one. I thought it was a second one right next to it. There's almost no point in actually going anywhere. Just have to that is not what I wanted to do. My fingers are all over the place here. There's another one right there. Unfortunately, they expire once you drop out. So even when you jump out of this one, the other one won't still be there. It will have despawned. Alright, so the Thargoid sensors we're gonna shoot. If we can. Don't like firing at things when there's Thargoids in the area. Contacts, that damage, escape pod. I'm gonna stay here. Gonna back off. We may not get a shot at this one.
Programming limpet drone.
Alright. We couldn't save that one.
Frameshift drive charging.
So we're just gonna get out and move on.
2, 1. Engage.
It's there's not much you can do. Really, if you don't. If you don't back down, then or back off when the Thargoid is checking you out, they're gonna become hostile. I want to avoid that. Really want to avoid any hostile engagement.
Scan detected.
Alright, there's a sensor in here. And I want that. I just need Thargoid to leave first. Ah, shit, he's taking the sensor. Alright, we are going to...
Cargo scoop deployed. Frameshift anomaly detected.
we're gonna grab this one. Just because we can. I thought everything we had picked up was showing as legal salvage, so I don't know why it's showing as illicit cargo.
Cargo scoop retracted.
It's frustrating. At least the sensor fragments are seemingly easier to get than the well, I guess not.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's the same thing. Before it was called unknown fragment,
2, 1.
but the what used to be the unknown artifact is now known as a Thargoid sensor. So it would make sense that the unknown fragment is now a sensor fragment. we just need to have a little bit of luck finding them. We are both trying to get to the Oracle as well as picking up USSs on the way. That's why we're kind of coasting slowly. We're not in a super hurry to get there. I wouldn't mind if we would get there, but alright, let's see. Yeah, it's on the other side of the planet. So yeah, they are very frequent. Alright, now we got lucky again. Found
Programming liquid drone. Collector limpet expired.
okay.
Programming liquid drone. Programming liquid drone.
I don't care about using limpets. They cost next to nothing, so we'll just even if it's kind of wasteful.
Cargo scoop retracted.
We do actually have prototype tech. Alright, we're gonna just stitch it. We have 5 pods, a black box.
Frameshift drive charging.
It's not a lot, but we've only been trying for a little bit, so
1. Engage.
we haven't actually rescued anyone from the clutches of the Thargoids yet. We got close, but we just couldn't get the limpet there because the Thargoid was blocking it.
Delay Wayland Lake Hotel. This is Flight Operations Department. Please comply with established docking procedures, Commander.
Okay, we are going to request docking. And we are going to verify.
Cleared for landing on docking bay 2-4.
Sell to the search and rescue contact at the Oracle. I had a slightly weird incident yesterday, which is why I have this fine. Now I was trying to get out of the station, and I don't know what happened. I didn't see any of the ship, but I may have collided with another ship just as I was trying to exit through the mail slot, and for some reason it caused me to get stuck in the mail slot, and I couldn't move forward and I couldn't move back. So I was kind of panicking a little bit because I was like, you know, shit, they're gonna destroy my Anaconda here soon. And I didn't get that fine. And I managed to rotate my ship and then turn away from the mail slot. And then I got the hell out of there. But that was really weird. So I think I got the fine for colliding with another ship. But it's like, I'm like, seriously, there's an Anaconda coming. You should probably move your little Cobra out of the way. Okay, so we're gonna go to the search and rescue agent. And we're gonna do some of these. Okay, so encrypted correspondence also goes here. Personal effects. We didn't see any of that. Alright, so that wasn't a lot of money. Oh, look at that. They've changed the tiers. 10, 80, 60, 40, 20, and 10. And it counts for tonnage, not how much money you get out of it. So it doesn't matter what it is. Every item is 1 ton. I'm gonna see if they have different limpet controller. Collection limpets. Got 5B. Which is great. I'm gonna buy the 5B. And then I'm gonna sell the 3A. Okay, we gotta change that then. Fire group. Yeah, it's gonna go right there. Okay. Let's go looking for some more. I haven't done community goals in a while because the last 3 weeks I've been spending traveling to and from Colonia. So if there's been any changes and stuff, I don't know about it. I've spent some time.
Restrict speed until clear of the station perimeter.
I spent a little bit of time yesterday trying to research what has been going on with the Thargoid research and development. And just trying to figure out what that shutdown field neutralizer was, what it was called, and where I could find it. And the wiki is wrong. Alright, random. I'm gonna pick a random spot right there. No idea where that is. Never been there before. Well, actually, I don't know if I've been there before, but...
Frameshift drive charging.
We're gonna jump in, see what we can find. Alright. Nope.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
So we are looking for USSs. We are scanning planets in the process. Might as well, since we're here. There is nothing here. I bet as soon as we plan on bailing out, they're gonna be popping out. Here comes the sun. It is kind of weird that we're not actually seeing anything right now. why? Why would I not spawn here? Not the reason the planet. Oh, there's one. I just came up on that too fast. What? Now there was suddenly multiples? Jeez, the RNG gives and the RNG takes away. Oh, we forgot to restock collect the limpets. There's a ship in here. There's a Thargoid probe, Thargoid vessel. Am I gonna be able to get that probe before he does? Oh, target destroyed? How did that happen? Plus I didn't actually want this. I didn't want the probe. I wanted the... Alright. That's alright. We wanted the sensor fragments. We can't get them from that. Alright, check the thing. No. Kind of a weird situation here. Alright, we're going too fast. I'm gonna have to loop around. We did forget to replenish our limpets, so we're gonna have to limp back to base soon. Alright, come on. Full stop. Occupied escape pod.
Cargo scope deployed.
Okay, this might get rough.
Target destroyed. Collector hit expired.
Copy,
Again.
Commander. Initiating telepresence now.
Cargo scope.
Fighter deployed. Awaiting your orders.
Why did it get destroyed?
Yes, Commander. Docking fighter immediately.
I don't understand. Was it moving too fast? Or did the Thargoid shoot it?
Systems confirmed. Docking was successful.
Frame shift
Alright,
drive
we'll try
charged.
again.
4, 3, 2, 1.
We'll have a look. See if we can look from the outside and see what happens. Well, I was only going like 40 meters a second, which maybe was a little fast. I don't know. I feel bad for the person who was in the escape pod, but kind of strange we didn't get any USSs in here at all, and now they're popping up like pearls on a string. Alright, here we go. We're gonna slow down. There's a Thargoid. Contacts. Oh, we want to get as much of this stuff as we can. I think we should go for the black box first.
Programming liquid drone. Cargo scope deployed. Collector hit expired.
Alright, so it's got defensive, it didn't get hostile.
Programming liquid drone.
Wilco, Commander. Let's deploy this fighter. Ready and waiting, Commander.
Target destroyed. Collector
Again, target destroyed. I was going 20 meters a second.
cargo scoop retracted. Frame shift anomaly detected.
That's frustrating. Alright, let's see if I remember which one it is.
I hear you loud and clear.
No.
Moving to attack position.
There we go.
Copy that. Remaining vigilant, Commander.
Alright, so it looks like I have to be standing still, more or less. What is the camera? Free camera.
Systems confirmed. Docking was successful.
Okay.
Cannot comply. Frame shift drive charging. 4, 3, 2.
Alright, so if you have to have very little speed, you can't really boost towards something, because you'll never be able to get down to speed, so you have to be careful with how fast you accelerate towards it. So that you can either get to a full stop in close proximity, or at least when the thing comes back to you, when the limpet comes back. Oh, my feet hurt from that unnatural position. Alright, so
Wilco, Commander. Let's deploy this fighter. Ready and waiting, Commander.
I don't like the looks of that, but that might just be defensive. It's just defensive.
I don't feel good about this, Commander. That thing is definitely not human in origin.
Yeah, thank you, Captain Obvious. We are gonna go for this one.
Programming liquid drone. Collector.
Automated retrieval initiated, Commander.
Cargo scoop deployed. Programming liquid drone.
Fighter successfully done, Commander. Let's get out of here.
Yes, let's.
Target destroyed. Collector
Again!
expired.
What happened?
Cargo scoop retracted.
I was standing still. It looked like it was going fine. I think the Thargoid shot it.
Cannot comply. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Most of the ones I've collected so far, there's been no Thargoids present. At least for the escape pods. I've been lucky that way that on the escape pods that I did get, there was no Thargoids. But as soon as I try to collect any black boxes or anything when there's Thargoids present, the they seem to get destroyed as soon as you try to pick them up. So I don't know. Is it? We're gonna have to try and view it from the outside and see if there's any sign of weapon fire. Alright, here we go. I'm gonna collect one of those. I'm gonna back off. See, buddy, everything is okay. We're backing off. But I gotta be within, I think he's gonna take the black box as well.
Programming liquid drone. Cargo scoop deployed.
Alright, so there comes the limpet with the thing.
Collect limpet expired. Frameshift anomaly detected.
So that one went fine because he wasn't interested in it.
Cargo scoop retracted. Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Well, that's kind of strange. Alright, so I'm running very low on limpets right now, so I'm gonna have to limp back to base after this one. That one. All right.
Roger that. Fighter is going live.
All right. So it doesn't seem to be
Fighter deployed. Awaiting your orders.
anything here. Thargoid probe. Not sure what happens if I... Yeah.
I read you. Bringing the fighter in immediately.
The Pro probably was worth money, but it was gonna eat up my hull anyways.
Retrieval process completed, Commander.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright, so we're gonna head back. I don't even know if we got anything. We got one black box, I think. Which is not very impressive. The rest is just salvage we can sell for next to nothing. But I need more limpets.
Frameshift drive charging.
And we're probably gonna find a whole bunch of USSs in D155 anyways. So we'll try and pick up some more. we gonna make it? Yeah. This wasn't what I was expecting.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
I just saw USS and made an assumption that it was gonna be what I was looking for. There are some of these convoys are carrying alien artifacts that you may or may not want to try and grab. Alright, we got a new signal source. Here we go, non-human. Well, let's drop in there and see. Oh, there's another one. Let's drop in here and see what this is. Alright, I don't need the scanner, I want the collector. I'm gonna disengage, we're gonna hit the stop button. It's alright, buddy.
Programming liquid drone. Cargo scope deployed.
Wilco, Commander. Let's deploy this fighter.
Collector bit expired. Programming liquid drone.
Fighter is ready. Just tell me what to do.
I think it failed because she grabbed it. I'm not sure what's happening now.
Collector bit expired. Frameshift anomaly detected.
Alright, so... yeah, well, she took the pods and left.
Bringing the fighter in now, sir.
Cargo scoop retracted.
Well, that might be what happens with the ones where I actually do get to grab it. is it's being transported by the limpet, and then the Thargoid tractor beam grabs it, even if it's like right underneath my ship.
Systems confirmed. Docking was successful.
I was looking at upgrading my thrusters, but my dirty drive tuned thrusters are 50 tons less than the 7A thrusters, I believe, and the performance are better. It may not be better on everything, but it's better on the things I care about. I can probably engineer more out of the 7A thrusters, but I can't engineer the weight off, so right, so we are very, very, very low on limpets. This might be the last shot we get before we have to go and get more. We are gonna set escape plan B. I think collector 3-1 means 3 in the... Actually, I don't know what it means. Yeah, it means 3 under ready and 1 spare. Contacts, damage, escape pod. There's no Thargoid here.
Cargo scope deployed. Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired.
We knew that the limpet would expire, but that's okay. The question is there anything else in here worth salvaging?
Programming limpet drone.
Let's just grab it anyways. We did get another escape pod. So that's gonna be another 2 tons on our total, which isn't really impressive, but the Thargoids don't seem to be interested in anything other than the escape pods. Just give me a second, I'll be right back. Alright, so we're just waiting for the limpets here to do its thing. May not be able to get the last one there. Yeah, with the newer with the new limpet controller, lifespan is longer on the limpets. Range is also improved. We still have 2 limpets. So we can still we can still make a couple of more stops on the way to the Oracle. And that capital ship, or those ships are just mass locking us, so we gotta get out.
3, 2, 1, engage.
Still some distance to go to the Oracle. We're gonna go a little bit fast this time. Not that it really mattered, we found another signal source right away. A bunch of guys fleeing. Even Lisa Caroline is fleeing. Man. Alright, we'll get there in a second. Okay. There is a Thargoid. There is a black box. Okay, so we're gonna back off just about 20. Totally okay, dude. Everything's fine. Encrypted correspondence. Alright, we're gonna move in on the black box. Carefully. He's leaving. Alright, he's leaving.
Frameshift anomaly detected.
Alright, I'm gonna stop. Okay.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo scoop deployed.
We'll just pick up these 3 items. And they're all pretty close. Should be able to sort that out.
Collector limpet expired.
Why?
Programming limpet drone.
Did it crash into the ship?
Collector limpet expired.
Yeah. Alright, I need to get that black box. I mean, that's what we're here for. But I'm out of limpets now. So I had to do manual pickup.
Cargo scoop retracted.
So I gotta say, the limpets aren't really very intelligent. They can't spot things in front of them and they'll fly right into it.
Frameshift drive charging.
That's kind of silly.
4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
It almost seems like we're having more luck in this system than we do anywhere else. Although I'm not sure if I want to draw conclusions. We haven't gotten fired upon yet, which is pretty cool. Got to question whether it's oh, hello. Guess what? I've never done this. I don't think I have. Let's see how many it makes. I think it's 4. Oh, it says right there, create up to 4. It is kind of expensive. Takes 10 iron and 10 something else. Which means you have to go out and do a lot of SRVing to get the required materials. So it's not really a super way of resupplying limpets here. More if you are out and exploring and need repair limpets or something. That would be more of a thing. I would assume you'd have the time to stop and pick up more limpets that way as well. No, not limpets, but pick up materials. Just land on the planet. You just scan and mine some. What is it? Iron and nickel. Very common materials, so it shouldn't take too long to find some. It's just when you're out here hunting Thargoids, dropping an SRV to pick up iron to make more limpets is not really the way to go. But I wanted to try it out. Just to see what we got. Alright, we got some contacts. We got a black box. Oh, we got a Thargoid. I don't think he's going to be interested in any of these things. We're just going to have to let him do his scanning. And we are just going to slowly approach in a non-threatening kind of way. He seems to be getting a little irritated. It's all good. All good.
Programming limpet drone. Cargo scope deployed. Frameshift anomaly detected.
Yeah, she took off. They're not interested in not interested in the black boxes. there anything else here? Ah, not really.
Cargo scoop retracted.
We are 3 light seconds from the Oracle. And there's a Thargoid just hanging out right there. It's gonna take us 2 months to get there at the current speed. $40 if we're thrusting.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Yeah, the black boxes seems to be the ones to go for. I don't know, but I haven't seen any of the personal belongings. But the escape pods, if there is a Thargoid, you're either gonna piss it off, or the pod's gonna end up getting destroyed. So I don't know if there is any way to avoid that. So it's pick your targets, I think, and you know, just take what you can get.
Delisi Mainline Mike Hotel. This is flight control. Please note that access to the station is by authorization only.
The object, of course, has to be to survive. So
Access granted. Sit down on landing pad.
you're gonna have to pick your target with care.
You are clear for automated approach, Commander.
So I think we're gonna try and sort of focus a little bit more on just rescuing the black boxes. Escape pods, to grab them underneath the Thargoid doesn't seem like a viable option. So am I out?
Scan detected.
I don't have any illicit cargo. No, I'm good. Alright.
Landing gear deployed.
Touchdown confirmed. Commence system shutdown. Report to station services for more information, Commander.
Alright, so we're gonna sell off what we can here at the search and rescue agent. We did get 3 black boxes, encrypted correspondence, and damaged escape pod. That stuff is not worth a lot of money. It really isn't. Advanced maintenance, restock, limpets. We got the space, so it doesn't matter. May have some more salvage. Sail here. One last thing. Advanced maintenance. Integrity. And then we're good to go.
Landing gear retracted.
Oh, we're like bouncing up and down here.
Frameshift charge detected.
How are they frame shift? How are they jumping so soon?
Frameshift drive charging.
So just picking systems at random here, it doesn't matter. It seems to be Thargoid activity everywhere. It may take a few minutes before the USS shows up. So I might as well just drop in. Hit the ping and do a scan and let's see what we got here. Got the scanner, we got the sun. Alright. We're scanning the sun, that's what we're doing.
Fuel scooping.
Alright, there we go.
Fuel scooping complete.
Alright, any destination is as good as any other. And there we go. We may not be able to slow down enough for this one. Maybe. Alright, pick that. Okay, I'm gonna move closer. And then I'm gonna send out
Cargo scoop deployed.
there's nothing else here. There's I want to get the black box, but the meta alloys are gonna be worth a chunk of money.
limpet drone.
Yeah, that might be a problem now.
Collector limpet expired.
Yeah. Right, we have to get on the other side of this ship. Which is kind of difficult to do when you can't see it. Alright.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired. Programming limpet drone.
Alright, this is sucky.
Programming limpet drone. Collector limpet expired.
Performance enhancers may be illegal.
Retracted.
So I don't really care if I pick those up or not. I did get the black box. And the meta alloys. Those were the three we really cared about.
Frameshift drive charging. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So we're just gonna do some exploring here while we're waiting for USSs to pop up. I'm sure this has all been discovered before, that's hardly the point. We are elite explorers, so this won't really make much of a difference. It will get us some cash. We can always use cash. No USSs? Do you think that they would be closer to the sun? I've got to be careful here. A little fast.
Frameshift drive charging.
Alright, we'll try another system.
Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
Alright.
Fuel scooping. Fuel scooping complete.
I don't know if there's really any logic to where the USSs appear. They seem to be just scattered about. Alright, there's a signal source. We will pick that up in a second. I just want to finish scanning this. Oh, for Pete's sake, be done. Alright, this is another threat 5. It should be a non-threatening Thargoid if there is one at all. No. We're gonna go in with friendly intentions here. There's a Thargoid. We're gonna stop. Prototype tech is illegal. The rest is pretty useless. Tactical data is worth a chunk of money, but it isn't worth tangoing with this guy. Yeah, nope.
Frameshift drive charging. Ready to engage. 4, 3, 2, 1. Engage.
So yeah, they are popping up everywhere. Just gonna swoop in and see what there is. Oh, sorry. We haven't tried our field neutralizer thing yet. I wonder if the Thargoid is gonna get pissed off if we fire it off. Seems to work like the ECM. I do see a Thargoid, and I do see encrypted correspondence and a black box. And tactical data. I don't think the Thargoid is going to be interested in any of this. We're just going to... we're going to back off just slightly. Back off a little more. He's not gonna have any interest in any of the stuff up here, so we'll just let him scan it and then we'll go grab it. I want all of these three. And they seem to be close together. Alright, so he's scanning that ship. Alright, he's getting ready to leave. Alright, there he goes.
Frameshift anomaly detected. Programming liquid drone. Cargo scope deployed.
Alright, I'll see if you can get all of this without there being an issue. There's that one. Should be able to get those.
Expired. Programming liquid drone.
It crashed into a piece of wreckage. Oh, great. Yeah, go for that one first. Well, that one is actually free of any hindrance. All right. Did the last one expire?
Cargo scoop retracted.
Alright, so we don't have time to fool around. We're just gonna have to send out limpets and just lose it if we lose it. There isn't anything you can do. A little wasteful, but...
4, 3, 2, 1, engage.
I didn't actually check to see what it is that I picked up. So, for all I know, it could be the, I could have left the black box there, which would have sucked. All right. We're gonna head back to the station. I know we didn't really get a lot.
Frameshift drive charging.
We have 2 black boxes, that's it.
4, 3, 2, 1,
Well, I think we've sort of learned a little bit about what we can and cannot do. We can be more aggressive. I just think that that might lead to a confrontation that we probably don't want to get into. So we've been going for about 3 hours. So I think we're gonna wrap it up here. Next week is gonna be a mix of PC and PS4. Elite Dangerous stuff. I'm gonna start the trip towards Beagle Point on the PC side on Tuesday, I believe. And we'll mix it up with every other day, PC versus PS4. So we'll try some more of this try and work a little bit more on this community goal and just I don't know, hang out with the Thargoids, you know, grab some loot. And the other one is going to be a jump marathon, 65,000. Alright, we're not. We're just gonna go and dock and sell off our loot, I think. I'm not sure what the illicit cargo is. It could be the meta alloys. It could be it's the military intelligence. We can, of course, take care of that. It's a lot of money, so we're gonna take it. If we get a fine, we get a fine. It's usually only a few thousand credits. It takes so long. Everything takes so long. But of course, I mean, the distances here are huge. So it's kind of no wonder it takes so long. It just feels like it's been saying 7 seconds for the last 7 minutes, you know? I really wish some of these would have a little bit longer safety zone so we could drop earlier.
LAC Mainland Lake Hotel. Please comply with flight regulations as you approach the station, Commander.
Alright, but there we have it.
Request approved. Prep for arrival on landing pad 39er.
We are safe and sound back at the Oracle.
Approach, Commander.
So I'm gonna wrap it up here. I'll be back on Monday with some more Elite Dangerous. Until then, have a fabulous weekend, and hopefully I'll see some of you next week. Alright, this is Elite Dangerous, and it's game over.